character. Dade, seeing as I am now unofficially your secretary, what do you say we head to a tailor and just find a cheap pre-made suit roughly in my size, in case
Sounds
I
good.
need to act the part instead of just speak over the phone?
All right, let's do that. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Plus, I'm sure a tailor is going to be well air conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to try on suits while they're sweating.
God, that would be horrible. Go to a Chinese sweatshop.
Dear God.
We'd like to work here for his suit. And then I beat the children.
Oh.
I'm in management. I don't get involved.
I guess I go with Jebediah to scout out the places then, so we don't like split the group too much.
If you come with me, I just hand you my backpack, like with the expectation of you carrying it, and just start walking.
Good. Good.
I feel so bad for Val. We went through so much together.
I'm like that guy who goes to the concerts and they just get me the, I'm like the pack mule. Man, I want a picture with this guy. Okay.
All right, so Jebediah, Val, we're going to start with you. Which house are you going to check out first?
Stephanie's house. Or whichever house is closest to the thing.
Oh, good God, that's wool.
I mean, I don't want to be out there forever. I don't expect to have time to go to every single house unless they all live on, like, the same street, which I doubt.
Oh, they definitely don't.
Exactly. So I figure 1, 2 houses max, and then get back in time for whatever it is they're planning. I may not like people, but I still actually understand how to do things, unlike Bo.
Poor Bo.
Anyway, so yeah, which house is Stephanie's house closest? Is there a closer house?
Actually, wish I had a die right here.
There's always roll 20.
Yeah, there's always roll 20.
You can GM roll, and then only you and I can see it.
Yeah, except this really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You are not helpful. Fucking
it's close-ish.
All right. Do you actually know that Stephanie's house is the furthest away?
Of course. Would I be able to go there and make it back in time? I mean, if I'm only going to be able to hit one house.
I'm checking Google Maps. Yeah.
It looks like
even with heavy traffic, probably.
All right, let's head to Steph's.
I gotcha. It takes you about an hour, and the taxi you're in, unless you see if there's any way for him to go any faster. Gotcha.
Sorry, I have to look up a skill.
Sure.
It also help if I could spell it. Alright. I use Premonition, which is 2 intellect points. Do I still have to roll against that? Or is it, since it's just an ability, I can just do it, right?
That's the paradox ability, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You're not...
I took 2 abilities, Exception and Premonition. Do I actually have to...
I actually have that. You think I'd...
I think you'd
know
remember.
It by heart by now.
I'm pretty sure you just spend whatever points it costs to do it.
Yeah,
right?
I know you don't have to roll for it. I just want to see if there's a specific...
And the big number is current, right? I just subtract from my pool and then put it up there in the big spot on the character sheet.
You want to put it into the pool portion, so that'll be
part?
Yeah.
So there we go.
So yeah, by using it, you can learn one random fact.
That is pertinent to a topic you designate.
Yes.
So, I mean, technically, we didn't actually have to come all the way out here for me to use this, did we?
No, not really. But it would if
Um,
you wanted to, check the house for anything strange.
Yeah. I'll use premonition on Stephanie herself, like the topic of Stephanie herself. And then, yeah. Yes, that's that.
Well, is there anything about Stephanie that you were looking to try to figure out, or just learn a random fact about?
Well, I mean, I don't want to know what her favorite Skittle flavor is.
It's lime, by the way.
Make a note of that. Get a bunch of lime Skittles.
Start texting. Hey, guess what? She likes Skittles. No. Pertaining to her vocal ability. Something like how long she's had it, when people first started noticing, whatever. Something pertaining to her vocal ability.
All right. So go ahead and spend your points, but keep in mind, because as a paradox you have an intellect edge, that means you're spending one less point.
Oh, okay. Cool. So it's 18 instead of 17. Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that edge applies to every intellect thing that I do, right?
Yes. Yes, it does.
It's not usable like the effort thing.
Oh, no. It is always on.
All right, got it.
But as for effort, that's basically an off and on kind of thing. When
Yeah,
you
I'm
want
not
to
going
use
to
it,
use effort for this. I'm just. since
oh
it's
well,
not
you
a roll.
you don't need to, but
Exactly.
just to make sure everyone knows, when you use effort, you can use it however many times you have your effort score per roll.
Oh, so it's not like a fate point. It's
No,
not like
not at all.
possession.
You
Okay.
can use it as many times as you want. Just since you have effort 1, you can only use one amount of effort
Okay.
per roll. And of course, edge will affect that.
Good to know.
Yeah, it is one of those weirder things that they probably could have explained a little better, but
Doesn't matter. It's
That's
pretty
what
awesome.
erratas are for.
I don't want an errata for this game. More books. Less books is better.
At least it's free. If they're any good at their fucking job, it's a free PDF online.
Yeah, but still, it's more things I'd need to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
But- Let's see here, specifically about Stephanie's voice. You know that there are few on this planet that have ever matched her level of talent.
Okay. Actually, this probably would have been in her bio. How long has she actually been singing? Because usually they have some kind of weird thing on the article. Like, she's been singing since she's 3 years old. She made voice coaches cry when she first sang for them.
Well, online, what you're able to find is that she started singing about 7-8 years ago.
Also, I studied the object or location closely for a minute to get a feel for the situation. Sense Something Strange, page 49.
All right.
You
I
sense
imagine.
whether creatures of an alternate recursion, creatures of the strange ciphers, or other related phenomena are active in situations where their presence is not obvious.
All right. So this is after you get to her house.
This is I'm studying her house. I mean, does that require me to actually be in her house and look around at her furniture, or can I just look at her house?
You could just look at her house,
Okay.
and you get there. You see that there are a very large amount of cars on the street nearby, and you can hear a whole lot of activity coming from the backyard. Music, laughter, party sounds.
Okay.
But you focus on it for a minute or two. Yeah, there's definitely something non-Earth-like here.
Okay. Okay, so something's going on here. I'm just not sure what it is.
Yes.
Sounds good. Alright. Don't really know what to do with that, unfortunately. I look at Val. Something's not quite right here.
What
There's something
is
that
it
definitely isn't normal. I'd like to
It's like-
study that party closer.
called? Okay. I assume we're still at the house, but
You're still at the house.
yeah.
Do you have any bright ideas?
We could. Not really, no.
The nutty professor looks very upset with
Yeah.
you.
Unless you want to go to another one of their houses and just stand outside like how we've been doing.
No, I want to know what's going on here. How old do you look again? Sorry.
Okay, he's in like his early 30s.
Could we go over there and lie? Can we be angry neighbors that want them to tone it down? I want to get a closer look at this party. There's something not quite right.
Hmm. What if we tried to be an interviewer, someone from, or not an interviewer, but just like some kind of crazy? No, it wouldn't work. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that.
But no, that wouldn't make sense because how
Yeah.
long have they been living here? Because then they would know that we aren't neighbors. Throw something into the yard and let's go get it.
Find a baseball bat and a baseball and just.
No, just a
throw the
base.
base-
You don't need a baseball bat.
Sorry,
We're not
mister.
collecting-
Our ball landed in your yard.
Release the
We're
hounds.
both like 30-something.
Yeah. 30-something-year-old and his dad.
I'm sorry, my son was never quite right after the first time the baseball hit him in the head. This is all we do now.
I've been in an insane asylum for the last 30 years. We're making up for lost time.
We play softball in the middle of the street.
I mean, I don't really know what else to do with this. Can you switch over to them while I think about what to do with this?
Set the house on fire. See what that does.
Barrett, you okay with that?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, is there
We
any?
go to a
there's
tailor
nothing
and we
else.
find him a cheap suit.
No.
Alright, switch back to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
okay.
already
Hate
picked
you
out a suit online.
Alright, so
So you're not bored. I feel really bad. I feel like we're boring the fuck out of you guys because nothing's happening. Because
Hey,
we're
do you
dumb
think
and can't
do you
think
think
of
we should
ideas.
call them? You think they're doing alright?
No, I don't like people. I'm not gonna think about calling you guys.
What? I just don't know what
No,
else to
I'm
do.
asking him. I'm asking Alex, you know? You think they're doing alright? Think
I
they
don't know, I
died?
feel bad for Val, though. Jebediah is
Little weird.
opinionated.
Yeah, little weird.
Little is being nice.
I'm a nice guy.
You
With
are a nice guy.
suit.
We
alright,
get
so
along
ho-
well. Thank you.
So, Zach, you can easily find a tailor. Or, I'm sorry, Zach doesn't have a smartphone. So,
I can easily find a tailor.
yes. So Dade finds a tailor. How are you guys getting there?
Oh, how
Yeah.
far away is it? It
Yeah.
depends. Because, I mean,
If it's not that far, we'll walk. But if it's gonna be
Yeah.
like a really long
well, I
time,
mean, even if it's like
Yeah.
a significant distance away, I am wearing running clothes. So,
Mhm.
No, you can find one couple blocks away from the
Yeah.
festival area, really.
we'll just walk
Okay.
there.
because I mean, I'm not looking for like, you know, the greatest tailor ever made. I'm just looking for a tailor who will sell me a pre-made suit. So,
Looking for a J.C. Penney suit or higher in quality, basically.
I found one online. It's a $45 suit from Kohl's.
Good.
And this
Alright.
black man looks very snazzy in it.